got some big developments in new Fox polls just out moments ago. Republicans making huge gains in the top Senate races. Democratic Senator Heidi Heitkamp is the most vulnerable, it looks like, right now, the Democrats this year. She's losing ground big time to Trump-backed opponent Kevin Cramer. Today's new Fox poll shows Republican challenger Cramer now leads Heitkamp by 12 percentage points, 53 to 41. Last month, he was up by only 4. Here now to discuss that and other polls, Lee Carter, GOP communication strategist, of course, my Lansky & Partners partner, John Burnett, New York, a GOP strategic advisor, founder and CEO of One Empire Group. Lee, the Heitkamp number always sticks out because she's one of these vulnerable Democrats who also has to make a decision with the Kavanaugh the nomination and where she's going to go there. I'm shocked at how do you explain this? Is it economics? Is it politics, or a combination of both?
I think it's a combination of both. I think the last week has been so jarring to so many Americans. It has been such an emotional time, whether you agree with Ford or you agree with Kavanaugh, if you want him confirmed or if you don't. You are engaged right now in a way you've never had. When you have 30 million people tuning in to watch this testimony live during the workday, you know that people are engaged, and people feel very, very strongly about it. It's lining up on party lines. Republican enthusiasm was down for several weeks leading up into this week, and now it's back.
It is back. Even NPR just put out a poll today showing from July to October, GOP men went from 66% enthusiastic, 78% women, from 71 to 83. Republican women getting jazzed up here. Absolutely.
You know, President Trump's name is not on the ballot in November, but his America First agenda is. That includes the Supreme Court pick. And, you know, there's really only 2 people on the ballot, or 2 names on the ballot all across America, either winning or losing. Take your pick. America is going to go to the poll and pick the American First agenda. That includes women. We saw that women came out in strong numbers for President Trump in 2016.
You think that repeats itself despite what all the evidence is saying right now?
Absolutely. You know, I have money in the market. I'm not a betting guy. But if I were to bet, I'd bet it all on Trump. Let it ride.
Really? So you agree, though, this is a referendum on President Trump?
Look, I think it's a referendum on President Trump, but I also think it's a reaction to what's been happening with Judge Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford, with the Democrats and the Republicans.
Right.
In talking to folks last week after they watched the testimony, a lot of them were very angry at the existing senators, very angry at Dianne Feinstein for waiting so long to get this out there. When you look at, there's 75% of Americans, and that's across party lines, are blaming Dianne Feinstein for where we are right now. But people are more importantly saying, you know what, I don't like the way things are being done right now. Everything is politicized. I want something different. And the Trump agenda, whether we like it or not, is something that people say that's going down there to fight politics as usual.
Well, drain the swamp, but at the same token, get me a job. And looks like, you know what, he's doing pretty good on both. Another